Hey everyone, welcome to World Heritage Journey. Today we're at Rila Monastery in southern Bulgaria. So behind me you can see part of the incredible Rila Monastery, which has stood here for over 1,000 years. It was originally set up by followers of Ivan Rilski, a hermit who lived in a cave not far from here. Devoting their lives to living as hermits, they founded a monastery here in the middle of the Rila Mountains. It's a really beautiful spot and it's fundamental to Bulgarian identity. Let's have a look around. So as I said, the monastery was founded around 950 AD in the middle of the 10th century, and it's operated continuously as a monastic community for over 1,000 years. And it's just absolutely incredible to think that it's survived the First Bulgarian Empire, the Byzantine Empire, the Second Bulgarian Empire, 500 years of rule by the Ottoman Empire, 2 world wars, and of course almost 50 years of communist rule as well. And it's just absolutely remarkable. Now, I should mention that although the monastic community has operated for over 1,000 years, the buildings themselves are actually quite recent. There was a devastating fire in the 19th century and almost everything was lost, aside from the stone tower that you can see behind me. So the rest of the buildings actually date from the 19th century. But it's still incredible to see and very, very beautiful. Now, one of the highlights here of the monastery is, of course, the artwork that's all over the inside and the outside of the main church, some of which you can see on the walls behind me. And it's just really well done, even though it's not particularly old. But it's fantastic work in, of course, the Byzantine and Bulgarian art traditions. What I find really interesting is that in addition to all of the images of Jesus and Bible scenes, and of course Ivan Rilski, there's plenty of images of devils and damnation and hell and stuff like that, which is quite unusual. It's not really something I've seen a lot of before, but it is really fascinating. So the walls of the monastery are where the monks actually live, and there's about 300 of them still here in the community. Some of the rooms also are rented out as hotel rooms for the night, which would have been really interesting, though we only discovered that after we'd already booked our accommodation for the night. Maybe next time. But it's just so interesting. I've never seen a monastery quite like this, with the bright white walls and the arcades as well. It really reminds me of something from Spain or Italy. Very unusual, I think, for Bulgaria. But it's really, really interesting, and the effect is so striking. Particularly when you put it in the mountains as well, covered in pine forests, and there's a beautiful river running straight past as well. It's a really lovely spot, and I've had a fantastic day. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more from the World Heritage Journey. I'll see you next time.